Yo, it's Roachee, Monosi, Yammat FM. Are you stupid? I'm tax selector Squarewave. Yes, man. I'm tax the whole Yammat FM crew. We're there. I'm tight tone. I'm tight the man them inside, you don't know. Big Roach straight from East London. I'm tight the gal them outside, what? Yeah. It's a movie. It's Mr. Roach. Yo. Sith Lord. Means I'm still in the hood, delivering jaws. If I ain't got money, I'm sticking in for it. Blood spilling in war, tugs and I'm remorsive. Guns on my doorstep, another boy just got 24 years. Branded, there's no chance of a mortgage, just bums and paupers. Sith Lord, another each performance, selling pills in the toilets to pay the bills. The landlord due in the morning, Bill a zoo in law as if she's indoors. It's not a free course thing, just chips and curry sauces. Some of us just can't afford it. Sith Lord, head gone recordings. I'll do the graveyard shift while everybody's kipping. A 9 to 5 just seems to be a mission. So I'm out there slinging while the birds are singing, trying to get it in, whizzing around dishing out the dinner. Kitty's getting thinner, pockets getting bigger. Oh well, it's a cold world we live in. Winter season, the conditions horrific. I was the only man that stood in the blizzard. I hang around with gorillas. Some of my goons are prolific. Now this is not tunes and lyrics, it's what we do for a living. Rinse the clip until the thing's finished. Yo, anytime the feds get wrong, they don't come cause they're too terrified of the tugs. They can't come true with the edict junction. Round if it's all 0 to 100, survival's a must, man. I'm moving ganja, pills, white, beef, other drugs. What can you do when the system's fucked up? London's kinda coming like Bosnia. Man, I'm trying to make it out of the hood like Drogba, but still selling goods in Poplar. Roll with the shankies in case I ever drop something. The block's buzzing, little toddlers running. Years later, I might have to go up, sir. I hope not, but the hood's so broke down youngers. Yo, Roachos, you don't know. The lyrical roughneck Roachee and I was handed it born man straight in his knee. Can't them idiot boy, they don't know me. When I come and try, I'm at the place Barkley, I said 6'2", couldn't give a D. Cause I give a nigga the cock and bone knees. Don't stand me, don't come around me, I'm like me. Lyrical roughneck Roachee and I was handed it born man straight in his knee. Can't them idiot boy, they don't know me. When I come and try, I'm at the place Barkley, 6'2", when I couldn't give a Ross clock. And I couldn't give a Ross clock, them idiot boy, they don't know. Yo, I'm Monosi right now, but on Yammat FM, you don't know it's Big Roach. Hang tight Squarewave in the wings. Hang tight the roadie Pontourage gang. Hang tight Rough Squad crew. Hang tight everyone who's licking down the mobiles. Yes, man, we're there. Tonight, it's a Masters thing. Make sure you get yourself down to Masters if you want to hear 140 BPM music. Yeah, man, it's gonna be crazy. They know Roachee's there. Us man to me don't ling when I'm here. Take out my chapter and it ring when I'm here. It's Roachee, I'll be the king when I'm here. When I make a boy like you ping when I'm here. Didn't say it could bring you when I'm here, cuz I spray the mace when I'm here. Monosi. No, I got a shank when I'm here. Watch man skank when I'm here. Remember the plank when I'm here. They know I got the oi, waving. Listen. Rah. They can't talk a thing when I'm here. Us man to me don't ling when I'm here. Take out my chats and it ring when I'm here. It's Roachee, I'll be the king when I'm here. When I make a boy like you ping when I'm here. Didn't say it could bring you when I'm here. Oi cuz, I spray the mace when I'm here. Don't wanna see your black face when I'm here. Them boy don't walk at the shank when I'm here. Shank man, watch man skank when I'm here. I don't ramp about the whole camp when I'm here. Face might get a couple stamps when I'm here. I'm like shank when I'm here. I make man bolt the plank when I'm here, cuz they know it ain't that when I'm here. Chat shit when I get a slap. Anytime the feds get wrong, they don't come. Too terrified of the tugs. They can't come true with the edict junction. Round if it's all 0 to 100, survival's a must. White, B, other drugs, what can you do when the system's fucked ya? London's kinda coming like Bosnia. Man, I'm trying to make it out of the hood like Drogba, but still selling goods in Poplar. Roll with the shankies in case I ever drop something. The block's buzzing, little toddlers running. Years later, they might have to go up, sir. We're just rocking and rolling right now. It's Yammat FM, you done know. It's Mr. Roach, what you saying? Yeah, man, I'm still there. They would have thought that I would have stopped spraying. True, say I'm getting older and my beard's got graying, but them times there when I'm top of my game. Yeah, man, I'm just saying, up against me, I wouldn't come for the weigh-in. Like Hyper say, you're not from my way. Mine gets ratings all over the place. They know my name. Come a long way from the estate. Best believe you looking at top of the grades. Pound for pound, man, I'm gonna chew every way. Back to back, rock with me any day. My liver them are cut like samurai swords. I'll send MCs to cemeteries. Big bro tapping in your face that day. You was lucky that I was on the flavors. But look, man, forget about the pavement. I'm all grown up now, do me a favor. I'm a Grime original, I'm Sharky Major. I'm kinda pivotal, I'm kinda major. I'm kinda lyrical, put pen to paper. Rah. Yo, look out your head back, fam. You done know, Big Roach, we're in the ass. Yes, man. I'm Monosi, you mad, you know. Yeah. Look out your head back, fam. I beg you don't get man mad. Shock to the fence might lick man down. F that wig man, fam. Bad lad, I was that gas. I was that ass. Man get run down, I was that mad. Madman, it was that dank. If I ever call Mad Max, 999 get a call family. Don't come around thinking we're cool bad man. The kids them got the tool bang bang. I know some sick bad man and some fully legit bad man. Them boy never did part this bad man. True say I punch and I kick bad man. Oh. Oh. Yo. Okay then. Big Roachee. Yo. Yeah. Half man, half animal, bang bang anywhere like Jaja souls. While them man they were playing Dragon Ball Z, us man by the club and casual, been through the mud. Ain't see the manual, done a quick crash course. This year I don't wanna hear nothing about the Grand National. I'm the one to put your money on, the Black Horse. Oi fanboy, straight from the cancer to the stable. My grandma flew from banjo, got a bit up in the beach in sandals. Bam bang group us took the gamble. Now I'm in East London with a band and whoop and get left on the floor with shrapnel. Yeah, yeah. You would not win that battle. I come true with a sword in hand and I spit like a lion, roaring ack. Yeah. Whoa! Alright, Croatia. Alright, Croatia. Oh, it's Yammat FM, you know. It's Yammat FM, it's big things. Yeah. Yo, you can't stand up in a war with man. You would not win that battle. I come true with a sword in hand and I spit like a lion, roaring act. We've had wars like the ones in Iraq. On the battlefield there was like 100 man thrown to the floor and stamped. From day one it's been raw and rags. You don't know I got a draw in the bag. I don't walk with left and a scores and lad. I'm still raw to the court. I am mature. I grew up in E14 with a gang. Back then I couldn't wait to get out. I was sat there behind the door in a can. Now I thank Jar when I'm walking around. Life is mad. Oi. One of East London's gems and I always keep it 100%. Cause I was so deep in the end, you could never G-check me. And live where? I fuck it on so many man when I'm here. Had a big dirty shank down my leg. God forgive me, I was distressed, could be dead if it weren't for my family and friends. I might still be out there moving men. I would watch through your defense and my proper coat. I must have thought I was tense, but I work much bigger than Wretch. But I had beef on the regs, don't act like you never saw me on the ends. My family, I still feel like I've got unfinished business. Certain man really shouldn't be on the ends if it weren't for the flavours. Bodies on pavements and I could be in a pen. But I've had a lot of success, I've been out here when they with rapid and slicks. I would where it don't make sense, and I've been blessed with beautiful kids. Straight right, yo, yo. When you see the rough squad man them, you might see me in the background with it to handle when it madness. Is that where we're going, cuzzy? Yo, yo. Inside and they've got seagulls. It's East London, we've done things illegal. There's no drugs in the vehicle, officer, you can check under the seat. It's gone, I banked it. It's a miracle, just when they thought I was a typical nigga, turns out I'm a smooth criminal. Oi Roachee, you're too lyrical, mercy beaucoup. But I'm spiritual, they wanna know how I get such good signal. African boo-boo, it's all lineal, I wanna get physical. Real physical, well listen to me, them all tech. Can I give it all the rhythm? Bars bigger than my chest, subliminals where I'm straight to the neck. When I come true, it can go left like a liberal. I'll bring it straight to your ends like Deliveroo. Big Roach in the ass. You done know. Rah. Anytime the feds get wrong, they won't come. Too terrified of the tugs, they won't come true with the edict. Trunk trim round if it's all 0 to 100. Survival's a must. White B, other drugs, what can you do? When things get ugly, your sister's keeping up a fuckery. Duppy and blood clot, leave in a hurry. Is that the getaway car? Lovely. Trust me like 9, I wouldn't trust me. Any given year we could come out with a rusty. You might see me in town in a dusty. They don't wanna fight or cuss me. Trust me, you can't take bad man for usly. When I come to you, it's just us three. Yeah, me, myself, and I. Cause like the Yammat man, a real rough rider. I still got the thing up in the boot like Strider. Yammat FM, Big Roach, Squarewave. Aye, masters at work. Masters at work, man. How you mean? We're easy rolling. I said we're easy rolling. We're inside controlling. Listen.
Sounds of the surf.
Anytime I hold a reason with God, I let him know that it's all going off. There's tools blowing off, there's doors coming off. It feels like mission impossible. Why do you think the Rambo's near the domino? I think that we're all a bit bonkers. Somewhere along the way we've all got lost. Look, welcome to the jungle. Some days it feels like the city of God. Next day it feels like the devil's playground. Like Wesley, metal blade out in the broad day. Heaven's sake, man, here comes the men in black. AAA cap prisoners. We're the pirates of the Caribbean, living in mainland Britain. It's King Abraham II. I'm one of God's most lethal weapons. Sword swinging like the Lord of the Rings. I feel like Troy in the Colosseum, fighting my way through the Matrix. Since slave ships I've been an enemy of the state, and those are some really great films. And I know that it feels like a movie, but it gets real in the film. Anytime I hold a reason with God, I ask how's progress, gets casual. I was 15 when they got killed. My head's spinning and it won't sit still. You see how we're living in the end is surreal. I don't like it when I spit violence. Yo. And again, who's ready? Yo, you know I got the shank when I'm here. I'm a shank man, watch man skank when I'm here. Ramp about the old camp when I'm here. Bass might get a couple stamps when I'm here. I'm like shank when I'm here. I make man bolt the plank when I'm here. Look, they know it ain't that when I'm here. Man, I get a slap when I'm here. Man, them can't track a ting when I'm here. Cause I smash with me don't ling when I'm here. Take away chaps in his ring when I'm here. It's Roachee, I'll be the king when I'm here. Man, I make a boy like you, ping when I'm here. Didn't say you could bring you when I'm here. I spray the mace when I'm here. Look, when you be coming inside the hood, bruv. Even the gal I got the hoods up, running on the good stuff. All of the honeys they want to stush one. You wouldn't want to run into the hoodlums. You better run up on a bush car. Everybody's gully in the hood now. Look, I really think they're putting something in the kush. Cause the good ones that even got the hood down, looking for a good route, trying to make the hood proud. When you're rolling for the hood, put your foot down. Buses ain't coming through the hood now. There's a lot of young mums and a lot of boys getting pushed round. Got my hood sound, got a couple wrongers in a good crowd, and a couple shotters living good now. It gets kinda sticky in the hood, so if you ever come around, have a good look around. Hear who's shotting, or how many men you put in the coffin. Bollocks, MC spare me the gossips, talking shit. I'm like, stop it, nobody cares who's shotting, or how many men you put in the coffin. I'm still up on top. I'm still up on top of my game. Not doing too bad for my age. Man, I'm still mashing up raves. These other MCs, they're not in my lane. I'm still up on top of my game. Not doing too bad for my age. New lyrics still come to the brain. These other MCs, they're not in my lane now. I'm still up on top of my game. Not doing too bad for my age. New lyrics still come to the brain. These other MCs, they're not in my lane now. I'm still up on top of my game. Not doing too bad for my age. Look, man, I'm still mashing up raves. These other MCs, they're not in my lane. I'm still up on top of my game. Not doing too bad for my age. New lyrics still come to the brain. These other MCs, they're not in my lane. Nah, I'm still up on top of my game. Not doing too bad for my age. Look, man, I'm still mashing up raves. These other MCs there. Good evening, it's Mr. Roach, what you saying? Yeah, man, I'm still there. They would have thought that I would have stopped spraying Tuesday. I'm getting older, my beard's got greying, but them times there I'm on top of my game. Yeah, man, I'm just saying, up against me, I would have come for the way in. Like hyper saying not from my way. Man gets ratings all over the place. Just come back from Poland and know my name. Come a long way from the estate. Best believe you're looking at some of the grades, pound for pound. Man, I'm gonna do heavyweights back to back. Walk with me any day. Like samurai swords, I'll send MCs to the cemetery. Big roach up in your face. That day you was lucky that I was on the flavors. But look, man, forget about the pavement. We're all going up now, do me a favor. I'm Grime original, Sharky major. I'm kinda pivotal, I'm kinda major. I'm kinda lyrical, put pen to paper. Yeah, we can have a straight now. Go and fit game, cause Grime will live for generations. Generation, the even waveyard, the bars are dangerous. Some of them are charting same way later. It's a new day, cause I'm tight the next generation. Top of my game, not doing too bad for my age. Look, man, I'm still mashing up raves. These other MCs, not in my lane now. I'm still up on top of my game. Not doing too bad for my age. New living never come to the brain. Every other day like, I'm still up on top of my game. Not doing too bad for my rascal. New living never come to the, new living, not in my lane. say nah, I'm still up on top of my game. Not living too bad for my age. Man, I'm still mashing up raves. These other MCs, not in my lane.
Right now you're looking into the sounds of Mr.
Alright, we're working. We're ready and right. We're telling them Rome weren't built in a day. A man said these things can take ages. You have to make sure you build a strong foundation. Not even an earthquake could shake. So solid like Mega Man's mates. Hey yo, they say Rome weren't built in a day. A man said these things can take ages. How you mean? You have to make sure you build a strong foundation. Concrete. Not even an earthquake could shake it. So solid like Mega Man's mates. And we've been at it building since the 80s. Long time. We used to remember the faces. We used to sit on the railings, punching the ganja like crazy. Now we're just raising our babies. Look, we did it in stages. It took a while to achieve this greatness. Listen, now look, when they built the pyramids, it all took time. How you mean? Brick by brick, cause it all took time. The connoisseurs know it all took time to mature that wine, and I said it took time. Building the aircraft took time, then we look online, then we just took flights. Gone again. Learned so many lessons and it all took time. Learned the hard way. They call life as a blessing and it all took time. So we live it the fast way. Me and my brethren are ready and it all took time. Powered up. So when you see us hot stepping, yo, it's Mr. Roach, how you been? As for me, I've been easy, just chasing the peas. 365 on the street, look, cause I can't even say what I've seen. We had to lay to the teeth, that was the outcome of some of the wickedest beef. Even the ladies are waving machine, some got away with a graze on the knee. No one escaped injury, one youth got away in one piece. And it was one fatality, it was mad apparently. Everybody screaming, gang at the scene, then went from police. All this over at 8 or each, in a broad day in East. They like Roachee, keep calm. I said when I'm on the man, it gets dark, let's get raw.
Can't nothing this great can come overnight.
Night, all in good time, that's right. Squarewave, back to back Roach, Monosi, Yammat FM.
Hang tight on my lions.
You done know. Hang tight the East London, massive.
Don't watch how many walls have climbed.
Tonight, masters. We should be moving very crazy in there.
Said they all wanna buy. My DMs they slide. Getting all excited.
All excited.
It was even written in the Bible.
Even written in the Bible.
All in good time.
Good time.
They see the readiness. Watch them all get frightened. But they can't fight it.
Alright, select a Squarewave right now. Yo, Roachee, keep calm. I said better I'm about my head gone. It gets dark, spliffs get rust. You can put gin in this glass. Hold them and come my heads up, Mars about down to earth. Which part? Dark, spliffs get rust. Man, them bring parts, just hope me don't stop, get out and swing arms. Them boy, they're nick bars. I'll just hope you never listen to large. They never yam your established cause I want fancy when I made yard. Ever that other frenzy cause I'm a big dog, just turned double 20. Yo, soon go. I am the cell block rider, bad up the sweatbox driver, got 5, the next stop's lifer. Done a little bench in the chest, put right up. I don't wanna get a recall, but if I for drop on my 9, put a couple inside ya, no problem. I will go back to jail and write ya, and tell me your wife a canteen and come back 10 times tight. I'm bad for the up this beat like the cipher. Man work saying that and I come back, this in inside and like a mimer. Yeah, I got this in the back like a bottle of cider, been fire for when Liam said tiger. It's I. Yes, man. We went to China, there was a solid step with the dance hard got demolished. Cause it was so catastrophic, wish you guys could have been there to watch it. I was in the night of the pockets, I've still got it, and as promised. All of the gods acknowledge. We went to China, there was astonished that with the dance hard got demolished. Cause it was so catastrophic, I wish you guys could have been there to watch it. I was in the night of the pockets, I've still got it. And as promised, I'm back to spread the word like a prophet. Please don't look into my red eye sockets. You might catch... This is serious stuff, my slips are like rockets. Walking around a fat topless. Squarewave. The flows polished, all of the gods acknowledge. We went to China, they was astonished that when the dance hard got demolished. Cause it was so catastrophic, wish you guys could have been there to watch it. I was in the night of the pockets, I've still got it. And as promised, I'm back to spread the word like a prophet. Please don't look into my red eye socket. You might catch it with the lemon dive of it, this is serious stuff, my splits are like rockets. Walking around at that topless, one in the cali that you get up in the pop things. What's an arm on the leg, but we got this. Well, come babes, let's go shopping. I've got the mixtape dropping. Yeah, Big Roach, watch out for the mixtape in the summertime. You done know, you done know, you done know. Boop, 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 boop. I do the graveyard shift while everybody's kipping, cause a 9 to 5 just seems to be a mission. So I'm out there slinging while the birds are singing, trying to get it in, whizzing around dishing out the dinner. Kitty's getting thinner, pockets getting bigger. Oh well, it's a cold world we live in. Winter season, the conditions horrific. I was the only man that stood in the blizzard. I hang around with gorillas, some of my goons are prolific. This is not tunes and lyrics, it's what we do for a living. Yeah, yeah. Waving. Follow me at Roach Material on Instagram, at DJ Squarewave. Yes, yes, yes. Wickedness. Wicked and wild. I went from the entourage, HMP, up Miss Poplar, Arcot, 23 hours, banged up to Ross. On Saturdays it was Westwood, cuz all lucky there was free Roachee. Ain't that skip to Wiley, rough squad. What we saying, Squarewave? Yo, love and honor, blood and horror. They think they can stop us. We got anonymous suicide bombers. They're trading camps in Poplar, rocket launcher and a helicopter. Look, aim, fire, gotcha, bumper cover. So much ammo, Saddam Hussein when I bother my brother. We don't sit around watching soccer. How can we? There's war in the manor. On the World Cup, the soldiers must turn up. It's World War III. Give us a holler, we're recruiting active members for shootings and demonstrators for UKIP. I'm our nation, the new thing. Yo, yo, active members only. We were the only members active. Carefully handpicked by some of East London's hardest black kids. Newham, Tatley, Tower Hamlets. We were way above average. Now average Joe as a has-been. And we're getting things cracking like in this Roach. Squarewave is a madness. I don't feel ready for what's happening. The grime with flows are attractive. And the lyrical abilities are madness. Yo, yo. And again, this one, I'm tight Sook Night. Yo, active members only. We were the only members active. Carefully handpicked by some of East London's hardest black kids. Newham, Hackney, Tower Hamlets. We were way above average. Now average Joe is a has-been. And we're getting things cracking like in this road. Squarewave is a madness. I don't feel ready for what's happening. The grime and flows are unattractive. And the lyrical abilities are madness. In the attic, the big 45, can you handle it? Yo, yo. Yo, yo, they can't talk a thing when I'm here. Can't ask man, see me don't link when I'm here. Take a boy chaps and they drink when I'm here. It's road from me the king when I'm here. Make them boy wanna pink when I'm here. Car we didn't say you can bring you when I'm here like. Yo, listen, make way when you see the man them. They heard the accent, know it's East London. Black Cockney, nothing like pub when you might hear gunshot. It's East London, home of the rough squad. Another hustlers, you might smoke skunk weed. That's gushers, bitch, tried to make niggas spend it on my jumper. Told them fuck off, it was scrumptious, East London. Where I got the plug from, I live in East London. But nowhere I come from, I'm a black book London. Are you dumb, cause I can the bitch tried to me with their drunken feds. Ask questions, shoulders, shrug them. East London, we got youngers, be careful. Yo, listen, and again, make way when you see the man them. They heard the accent, know it's East London. Black Cockney, nothing like pub when you might hear gunshot. It's East London, home of the rough squad. Another hustlers, you might smoke skunk weed. Well, that's gushers, bitch. Aye, back by Squarewave. By Squarewave. It's a madness, yo. Back when it was no hoods, no hats. The man never been gone mad on the wax. So Richie relax, not some gun. Bond that like this, go get the strap. Cause it's all adding up now, man, do the math. We're getting ever so close to the bag. 1 rack, 2 back, 300 racks. And come to the lab, God bless the man. When they see me, they catch the handbag. When they stole everything from our land. This year I'm giving out back and slack. Next year we get it down and have a chat at the cats at the back. Now there's no going back. Even the big shot pumpers back. Where Richie relax, no smoke, some gun. Man, I like it, go get the strap. Big C-bass when I eat out. I was dreaming about this since Dika. Where Roachee gets to be that. So for the world like he and bad. East London is where I be at. Pull on, brother, what you're telling me at. The job's not finished, work's a bit bash. Big man Tyler's back for the facts like what am I deal with? Man, a 2 bad period. Him man, I'm not serious. Hold out and I'm fearless. But when I hear this, what am I deal with? Man, a 2 bad. Them man are not serious. Are you listening? When you see the Ross squad man them, you might see me in the background, but it's a handle when they madness, you ain't seen swagger like these black men. When you come around, I'm gonna bring a hand thing. And I told her we were champions, anthem after anthem. The gang members ain't having it. Before the canvas, the family expanded. See a Ross Clark bad when the last man standing. I was a handful with a handful. I was the last man standing, tall, dark and handsome. I had a handful of gal them. I took my show home and smashed it. Yeah. Yeah, listen, last one. Mama, you always told me don't do drugs. I'm bang on the stuff. We get wavy, puff, puff, puff. Amnesia haze means the eyes get lazy. We the fit bun. Are you crazy? Selector. Alright, thank you very much, people. Big thanks, much love.
Who's coming tonight, Masters? Hey, you coming? Yeah, make some noise. Brand new UK London music.
Dragi slušatelji, pozdravljam vas uz zvuke i produkciju DJ Squarewave-a, Roachee-a kao i DJ Squarewave-a. Možete večeras slušati u Mastersu, ne propustite to. A 9.4. definitivno nemojte propustiti RH Space Orchestra u Vintage Industrial Baru.